Lights, camera, action. We are diving headfirst into the biggest stories hitting the entertainment world right now. First up, a shocking incident behind the scenes of How to Train Your Dragon 2 has sent ripples through the industry. A special effects technician suffered a severe injury at Sky Studios' Elstree, reigniting urgent conversations about crew safety and the grueling demands placed on workers in modern film production.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next, the horror landscape is shifting as we get a major update on the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Stars Skeet, Ulrich, and Matthew Lillard have teased their return for the third installment, promising to finally bring their iconic characters together for the interaction fans have been begging for since the second film. This is the Scream reunion we have all been waiting for, and it is set to change the game for the upcoming sequel. And get ready to celebrate, because the ogre is officially back in style. AMC Theatres is dropping a limited edition Shrek-hi-fied Outhouse popcorn bucket to toast 25 years of the swamp's favorite resident, and the hype is real. Plus, we are looking ahead to Shrek 5, where Zendaya is officially joining the cast as Shrek's teenage daughter, Felicia, in what is shaping up to be an absolute blockbuster event. Finally, mark your calendars for the ultimate musical biopic. Lionsgate and Universal Pictures have locked in the release date for Michael, the highly anticipated film about the legendary Michael Jackson. Directed by Anton Fuqua and starring Jaafar Jackson as the King of Pop, this movie is poised to define the 2026 box office. Make sure you are in the loop on all these updates by hitting that subscribe button and turning on the notifications bell. Ever wonder what goes on behind the curtain of our favorite blockbusters? Most of us picture epic sets and Hollywood magic, but sometimes the reality is far more sobering. We've just received word that a production member on the live-action set of How to Train Your Dragon 2 suffered a horrific, life-altering accident while working in a workshop at Sky Studios' Elstree. According to reports, a special effects technician tragically severed multiple fingers in an incident involving a saw. Despite the best efforts of medical professionals, they weren't able to reattach the digits. It's an absolute tragedy, and our hearts go out to the technician and their family during this incredibly difficult time. Now, this raises a much larger, uncomfortable question about the safety culture in the film industry. You see, this didn't happen in a vacuum. Last year, the UK union Bectu and the Producers Group, PACT, issued a joint statement highlighting major safety risks, specifically citing how workers are being pushed past their limits by skipping contractually mandated rest periods. When you're dealing with high-stakes machinery, exhaustion isn't just a nuisance, it's a recipe for disaster. As Bectu's Spencer MacDonald put it, breaking turnaround times directly impacts a crew member's ability to do their job safely. It leads to the exact kind of accidents we're seeing today. While the film is moving forward with stars like Mason Thames, Nick Frost, and Cate Blanchett, all eyeing that June 2027 release date, we have to ask ourselves, at what cost? Is the pressure to meet a production deadline worth the long-term well-being of the people actually building the magic? What do you think about the working conditions in Hollywood today? Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation going. And if you're into the deeper, untold stories of pop culture, make sure to follow us on Instagram at @WeArePauseRewind. At the end of the day, a movie is just a movie, but a person's life. That's something we can never replace. Ever felt like a movie missed the mark on its biggest potential? If you are a fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, you know exactly what I am talking about. The missed connection between two absolute legends of the genre. But hold onto your seats, because a massive update regarding the third film suggests the franchise is finally about to deliver the reunion we have all been dying to see. At the For the Love of Horror convention in Manchester, stars Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard just dropped a bomb. They are officially returning for the third installment. Lillard, our favorite villain William Afton, even teased a potential showdown, joking that he plans to finish off Ulrich's character, Henry Emily. Now, why does this matter so much? Because fans were gutted that the second movie sidelined these two heavy hitters. We were promised a pseudo-Scream reunion, a chance to see these icons share the screen. But instead, Lillard was relegated to flashbacks and dream sequences. It felt like holding a winning lottery ticket and never scratching it. But with both actors confirming their return for the third film, the studio is clearly listening to the audience's disappointment. It is a smart move that leans into the star power these veterans bring to the table. While the sequel had a rocky road with critics, sitting at a low 16% on the tomatometer, the audience score remains a strong 83%, proving that this franchise has a die-hard heart. If they can finally pit these two legends against each other in real time, the third film might just be the masterpiece we have been waiting for. So, what do you think? Is this the redemption arc the series needs, or are you skeptical about the direction of the sequel? Drop a comment below to let me know, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more horror updates. Sometimes, the best way to move forward is to fix the mistakes of the past. Ever wondered what it would be like to grab your popcorn straight out of an ogre's outhouse? Well, grab your swamp boots because AMC Theatres is making that fever dream a reality. To celebrate a quarter-century of Shrek, the theater chain is dropping an exclusive outhouse-themed popcorn bucket that is equal parts iconic and absolutely ridiculous. Starting May 1st, you can snag this piece of cinematic history, which, thankfully, comes with a fresh batch of popcorn. But you'll have to act fast because these will definitely disappear faster than donkey running from a dragon. But this isn't just about a plastic collectible, it's a full-blown Shrek renaissance. AMC is bringing the original film back to the big screen at over 200 locations from May 14th through the 21st, giving us all a chance to relive the magic of Far, Far Away in Dolby Cinema. It is a brilliant play on nostalgia, proving that even after 25 years, our favorite green ogre still has a massive grip on pop culture. And the hype doesn't end at the concession stand. We are gearing up for the massive release of Shrek 5 on June 30th, 2027, and the cast list is already sending the internet into a tailspin. We are talking about the return of Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, and Eddie Murphy, plus a massive addition to the family, Zendaya. She is set to voice Shrek's teenage daughter, Felicia, who we finally got a peek at in a recent teaser. Seeing Felicia as a Gen Z, nose-ring-wearing teenager is the perfect evolution for this franchise, bridging the gap between the millennials who grew up with Shrek and a brand new generation of fans. Universal Pictures is playing it cool by keeping most of the plot under wraps, but that teaser, complete with Shrek memes and Fiona's hilarious reactions, proves the heart of the franchise is still intact. So, are you planning to brave the line for the outhouse bucket, or are you just here for the movie? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any updates as we head toward the swamp. After all, some stories never get old, they just get a little more ogre-approved. Ever wondered if a movie could truly capture the lightning-in-a-bottle magic of the King of Pop? Well, mark your calendars, because the wait has an official end date. Lionsgate and Universal Pictures have finally locked in April 24, 2026, for the global theatrical and IMAX release of Michael. This isn't just another project. We are talking about a massive cinematic event helmed by Training Day director Anton Fuqua and produced by Graham King, the visionary behind the massive success of Bohemian Rhapsody. What makes this particularly fascinating is the casting choice. Taking on the gargantuan task of playing Michael Jackson is none other than his nephew, Jaafar Jackson. There is a raw, inherited intensity in seeing family step into such an iconic legacy, and with a script penned by three-time Oscar nominee John Logan, this biopic promises to peel back the layers of a man who was as brilliant as he was complicated. It is a bold move to tackle a life this scrutinized, but the caliber of talent behind the camera suggests we are in for a deep, intimate dive into the man behind the music. Lionsgate is handling the domestic rollout, while Universal takes the global stage, ensuring this film reaches every corner of the map. As we gear up for 2026, the real question remains, can any film truly encapsulate the cultural earthquake that was Michael Jackson? Only time will tell. If you are excited to see the King of Pop's story brought to the big screen, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments. Do you think Jaafar can pull off the performance of a lifetime? Sometimes, the most legendary stories are the ones that are the hardest to tell.